Inside Baylen Out Loud, star Baylen Dupree's bedazzled pink apartment, as she finally moves in with fiancé Colin Dooley. Baylen Out Loud star and Tourette syndrome awareness influencer Baylen Dupree has officially moved in with new fiancé Colin Dooley, and she is now proudly unveiling the bedazzled pink decor she picked out to adorn their marital home. In an exclusive clip from the upcoming episode of Dupree's hit TLC show, the 22-year-old reality star and her 24-year-old future husband opened the doors to their 1,289-square-foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 7-floor apartment, which they have now settled into together. For Dupree, moving out of her parents' house in Jefferson County, Dooley, to live with her partner is one of the major life changes she has been making to assert her independence as an adult. The move also supports her work destigmatizing Tourette syndrome, a neurodevelopment disorder that is characterized by involuntary movements and sounds called tics. Dupree was diagnosed with Tourette syndrome just before her 18th birthday. Dupree first became famous for sharing an unfiltered view of her condition on social media and is continuing that mission on the show, which premiered last month. In an exclusive sneak peek of the episode titled, "What If My Dad Says No?", Dupree and Dooley are all smiles as they debut their newly decorated abode, including the many pink pops of color that dominate the space. "I've bedazzled Colin's life," Dupree proudly admits. "Baylen's definitely added some color to my life," Dooley adds. Unsure whether that statement was referencing Dupree's vibrant decor choices or her unique personality, she jumps in to gently clarify that Dooley is happy with it all. What also can't be denied is Dupree's affinity for the color pink, personalized accessories, and the Western-style design aesthetic known as cowgirl core. Magenta counter stools peek out from underneath the kitchen island. A neon pink acrylic tray rests on the living room couch, and a blushed vanity and laundry basket cover up an otherwise blank white wall. The pink theme continues in the primary suite, which is embellished with rose-colored pillows and pampas grass decor, and the primary bathroom towels and toiletries are awash in a Barbie-approved tint. Dupree's name emblazoned on an outdoor pillow and her and Dooley's initials on a plaque that's leaning on a bubblegum-colored lamp add custom and youthful touches to their first home together. Once again, Dupree's favorite hue is carried through many of the cowgirl-inspired items that dot the place. A pink ceramic Western boot, a wooden figurine of a bear wearing a cowboy hat, and a sign stating "Howdy" are all on high display. While Dooley doesn't seem to mind all the feminine elements his fiancé selected, he points out the one area of their apartment he had total creative control over, his gaming station. "I love my little space that I have for my gaming stuff," he says of the modest desk, computer monitor, and ergonomic chair he's set up so he can comfortably play video games. "It's a place where I can go and just kind of decompress and, have my own time." Now that they have a fully furnished space that meets their personal needs and preferences, the couple are enjoying the honeymoon phase of their big move. However, there does appear to be a little trouble in paradise as they learn to live with each other, and both of their quirks, full-time. Baylen Dupree's sister Sammy skeptical of Colin's proposal plans an exclusive Baylen Out Loud sneak peek. Is Colin Dooley really ready to propose to Baylen Dupree? Baylen's sister Sammy has her concerns in a popculture.com exclusive sneak peek of Monday's all-new episode of Baylen Out Loud. "I've known for a while that I want to marry her and I want her to be my wife, and I want to spend every day of my life with her," Colin tells Baylen's younger sister at the start of the preview. Sammy admits she's shocked to hear the word wife, but Colin assures her he is ready to fully commit to Baylen after the couple's recent move into their Washington, D.C. apartment together. "We just moved in together, but this is something that I want to do for Baylen to show her that I'm dedicated," he explains, "and I promise that for the rest of my life that I will be there for her." Sammy confesses to the camera that Colin's plans to get down on one knee are a lot to process, explaining, "In my heart, I know that Baylen has been dreaming of getting engaged. So I guess this really does prove that Colin is committed to Baylen. But another part of me feels like this is moving rather quickly. And is Colin really up to the challenge of everything that comes with Baylen and a commitment to her? Baylen's parents have previously expressed their concerns about Colin's readiness to care for their daughter, who struggles with physical and verbal tics due to Tourette syndrome. Colin assures Sammy, "I do want to do this the right way. I do want to go about it traditionally and talk to your parents as well and ask for their blessing." But she wonders, what if my dad says no? What if my dad is like, "Not happening, bud. Kick rocks." It's then that Colin admits, "I think I'm more nervous about talking to your parents than actually proposing." Sammy responds with a smile, "I'd be too. Yeah, knowing my dad, I'd be too," telling Colin, "Good King luck. Have fun with that one." Baylen out loud. How did Baylen Dupree's TikTok success land her a TV spotlight? Baylen Out Loud star Baylen Dupree has turned her TikTok's Tourette journey into television stardom. Her first TikTok post was in 2020. She rose to fame immediately and gained a huge number of followers. She hasn't looked back ever since, but she got her first break in reality TV with season 1 of the show. Baylen, 22, is a playful and unfiltered person who endured a lot due to involuntary sounds and movements. She found herself having acute tic cons. This made many fans point fingers at her and call her fake. She received hate, but kept doing the good work she had been blessed with. She wants to eradicate myths about Tourette's and educate more people on it. Baylen out loud. Baylen reveals the real engagement date. Baylen Dupree finally shared the real date when she got engaged to her boyfriend Colin. She exclusively told Interview magazine's chief editor Mel Ottenberg that it was 9 September when Colin proposed to her with a 6-carat diamond ring. It was a big day for the reality star and the two families. While the couple had the worst fight in an episode, they resolved the couch delivery issues. Baylen and Colin had their adjustment period after they moved together. They left behind their parental houses to be with each other. She gushed over how her man planned everything at the back of her. She had no idea if he would pop the question to her. Only Alan, Julie, and Sammy knew how Colin would carry out everything without Baylen's knowledge. Baylen out loud. Baylen shares why she is interested in public speaking. Viewers watching Baylen Out Loud Season 1 know how they got to see the broader aspect of Baylen Dupree's life in it. She used TikTok to create short clips, but the TLC series reached millions of viewers. She shared with Ottenberg that she wanted to reach that number of people so that they understood the correct meaning of Tourette's. Calling Tourette syndrome complex, Baylen expressed her fear of people wrongly articulating it. Many exploit those who suffer from this condition and make fun of them. She further explained that she came across multiple Hollywood films which wrongly demonstrated tics. Hence, she wants to speak in public and talk openly about it, especially in schools. Although talking in public is risky for Baylen due to the rapid increase in her tics, she isn't worried. She constantly fights to tell her own story or become the voice for others. She was the kind of person who always feared going out in public places because people recorded and insulted her. However, Baylen feels grateful for TLC's giving her the opportunity she never saw coming. Since she can't do a 9-to-5 job, the show is her chance to become an influencer to make netizens rectify their poor treatment of Tourette patients. All she ever asks for is some kindness and recognition of what she and someone else like her are going through. Is Baylen Out Loud real, fake, or scripted? Baylen Dupree explains amid viewer backlash. TikTok star Baylen Dupree lives with Tourette syndrome and shared her story with fans on the small screen during the series premiere of Baylen Out Loud in January 2025. The TLC star reached instant success with viewership, resulting in the network renewing the reality show for Season 2 the following month. That said, fans are wondering if Baylen Out Loud is real or if it is fake and scripted. Baylen Out Loud follows the life of Baylen as she navigates the challenges of early adulthood while living with Tourette syndrome, a disorder that involves repetitive movements or unwanted sounds, tics, that can't be easily controlled, according to Mayo Clinic. Season 1 premiered on January 13, 2025, and highlighted the dynamic of the Dupree household. Baylen lives with her parents, Alan Dupree and Julie Dupree, and siblings Burke Dupree, Sammy Dupree, Sven Dupree, Vic Dupree, and Beckner Dupree. However, Baylen wanted to take the next step with boyfriend Colin Dooley an apartment hunt in hopes of moving in together. After moving in together, Colin got down on one knee and proposed to Baylen. They announced their engagement on February 11, 2025. As the episodes rolled out throughout Season 1, fans began to speculate if Baylen's tics were real or if she overdramatized them for the show. TLC shared a clip of episode 4 via Instagram on February 4, 2025, featuring a moment when Bayley experienced an attack of tics while discussing her future with Colin. "So fake I think she may have Tourette, but I think some of her content is rehearsed." One person wrote in the comments section of the post, "No, my tics aren't lines. They're not, they're tics. Okay. Tics," Bayley said in a TikTok video posted on February 7, 2025. "I have Tourette syndrome, stupid. Tics, involuntary vocal sounds or movements. They're not lines. They're not no, they're tics. Oh, say it with me. They're tics." Baylen Out Loud is a new TV show that follows Baylen Dupree, a young woman diagnosed with Tourette syndrome, TS, as she navigates daily life with the support of her family. The U.S. Tourette Association said in a statement posted to their website following the premiere of Baylen Out Loud. The Tourette Association of America, TAA, is grateful for Baylen's efforts to raise awareness by bravely sharing her experience with TS, coprolalia, and other associated conditions. If you're one of the many people visiting this page to learn more about TS because of the show, we welcome you. In the statement, TAA revealed that some of its community members shared their concerns for the show and how the audience will interpret the show without the context necessary to counter the common misconceptions and stereotypes that make TS such a highly stigmatized condition. "We understand these concerns and are taking steps to mediate and educate throughout the duration of the season," the statement continued. "Each week, we will update this page with science-backed information about the themes discussed in the show to help audiences understand and appreciate the realities of living with these conditions. Learn more about what you saw in the most recent episode."